So you're walking through a busy shopping centre and some young man cuts across the front of you in a rush. Oh, it's enough to drive you nuts. In fact, I was sitting in the mall outside our office the other day, watching a frail elderly man with 2 walking sticks slowly shuffle on by. And out of nowhere, this young mother with a pram cuts in front of him, so close that she almost bowled him over. He took a moment or two to steady himself. Really, it was touch and go. It could have been a broken hip, and honestly, it could have been the end of him. I was so annoyed with that young mother. For the rest of the day, it just kept on eating away at me. There are so many things that can rob us of living an extraordinary life. And right up there at the top of the list are our emotions. Negative emotions can rob us of the good times. Just take that simple emotion of being annoyed. Here's a challenge for you starting right now. For the rest of the day, count the number of times that you get annoyed by the little things that other people either do or fail to do. 1, 2, 3. You might be surprised at just how many times it actually happens, just today. And when you look at them in the cold, hard light of day, 99.9% of them, well, they simply weren't worth the trouble, were they? Imagine you spent just 1 hour each day being annoyed at the different little things. That's not a lot for some people, but still it's 7 hours a week, almost a whole workday. Now extrapolate that out over the year and it becomes 52 days a year. The best part of 2 months, 7 hours a day. That's crazy. But there is an alternative. Colossians chapter 3 verses 12 and 13. Since God chose you to be the holy people he loves, you must clothe yourselves with tender-hearted mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness and patience. Make allowance for each other's faults and forgive anyone who offends you. Remember, the Lord forgave you, so you must forgive others. The more quickly you and I forgive those little things, the more joy and peace we're going to have in our lives. I know they don't deserve it, of course they don't. But then mercy is only mercy when it's undeserved. And according to that verse, the reason that we should clothe ourselves with tender-hearted mercy to forgive is because God chose us out of his love. And when we live out that love response, we live in peace. That's God's word. Fresh for you today.